Hello, Professor. Gilbert Flores here. The project that I chose for the construction productivity analysis was Banner Estrella Medical Center expansion and renovation. The project is located at 9201 West Thomas Road in Phoenix, Arizona. The owner is Banner Health, and McCarthy is the general contractor. During my observations, I witnessed the following trade activities. The average number of craft workers on site was between 230 and 250. Work-based activity analysis, crew balance and 5-minute rating, process layout and flow data, and safety observations and analysis methodologies were conducted. Crew productivity was observed at the noted areas on the job site. The tour method was used for the work phase activity analysis. Data was collected randomly on different dates and times while utilizing the SNAP rule. Cycles of activity analysis was conducted in order to measure performance or productivity and to analyze results for future improvements. Typical observations of each work-based activity for analysis are depicted in the photos. 3 separate days and times of observations were conducted. A total of 637 observations of activities were documented. The percentages of work for each activity were then calculated based on the total number of observations made. It was observed that 41.13% of work-based activities was actually work being installed, considered direct work. Note that traveling to and from the work phase was high at 20.25%. In order to increase the percentage of direct work activity, I suggest that the work crews need to make a concerted effort to decrease the percentage of time spent in the other activities. Most notable change needs to occur in the traveling to and from the work phase. This could be accomplished by staging tools, equipment, and materials closer to the work phase. Also, more efficient organization of information at the kiosks would reduce the time spent preparing to do work and produce more focused preparatory meetings. A 5-person crew of drywall installers was observed for the crew balance and 5-minute rating analysis. 5 cycles of 5 minutes each of drywall installation was observed. The total effective units was 76 out of 125 units possible. The crew worked at a 60.8% effectiveness during the 25-minute period. The high effectiveness percentage correlates with the work that I observed. The percent of time of each member performing their work tasks is depicted in the chart. Wait time percentage is depicted in yellow. The chart makes apparent that the 2 installers were the most productive while the 1 cutter was the least productive. The cutter had the most wait time between direct work in his activity. A 9.6% increase in work effectiveness can be achieved if the measurer and the cutter were able to increase their percentage of direct work time while reducing their wait time, depicted in red. This would subsequently increase the percentages of direct work performed by the preparer and the installers. As shown in the process layout and flow data drawing, simultaneous work activity was observed in 3 rooms. The increase in effectiveness, as noted in the previous chart, could be achieved by minimizing the number of hand moves performed by the measurer and cutter, and between cutting and installing. Also, the preparer and the measurer could combine their tasks. A more efficient use of time would result with wait times reduced and an increase to direct work performed. As with all general contractors, McCarthy takes safety of the workers seriously. McCarthy's rules and regulations are straightforward and easy to understand by all workers. Random safety walks are performed daily by their designated safety personnel, and every McCarthy engineer enforces safety practices. I found that safety practices were being adhered to by the workers. But due to the amount of worker activity and somewhat confined interior spaces, it was difficult at times to maintain a job site that was free of trip hazards. Since safety was practiced by the workers, it was not observed to be an impediment to productivity. This concludes my productivity analysis project. Thank you.